that being said, what we saw from Barcelona today again is not going to fill you full of confidence in terms of their defence. Although they did take the sting out of the game in the second half, and Celta de Vigo, as Lewy said, stopped doing all the things that were productive for them in the first half, and that was getting forward with pace and playing in behind quickly with those little 1-2s. Barcelona did a better job of thwarting that. Obviously the Lewandowski hat-trick is a great boost for him, because you know he's not getting any younger, but it never sort of leaves you. But I think as we go along in this season, we're not going to stop talking about what they were doing. As Stevie said, after the Club Brugge game, to come out, take the lead, and then do that on the halfway line again as quickly as they did. So he comes inside Marcus Rashford on the first one, and he plays this great ball in, and then the fullback, who I think got the hook at half time, got subbed. The fullback then's thinking, I can't let him come in his right foot and whip it in for Lewandowski again. So he steps in and Rashford takes him on the outside for the Yamal goal just at half time. So Rashford really had that fullback on toast today, and that was a big problem for Celta de Vigo, whereas Yamal on the other side, particularly in the first half, was a lot quieter. In terms of Lewandowski, as long as he doesn't have to run the channels and do all that, it's not a problem.
Still quality.
Because that instinct will never go away, that movement, he only has to move. You know, with Stevie played with Ian Rush and all these other players who just came alive in the box. That's what they thrived on, and Lewandowski's always been like that. And as the years go by, Hansi Flick isn't expecting him to close the ball down as much, to run the channel, to drop deep. Just make sure you're there in the right place at the right time, getting on the end of it. I mean, you look at the goal, the penalty was the penalty. That was just getting in the right place, and the set piece was just getting in front of your defender. And it was a goal from nothing, really. His third goal of the hat-trick was a goal from absolutely nothing. The corner comes in, he shouldn't really score from where he is. So, yeah, that's a huge bonus for them. But again, they will score goals. That's not something where I don't think we're going to ever have to concern ourselves about. Oh, Barcelona are struggling to create chances and score. We know where the discussion is going.
Lewandowski is back, and with an impressive hat-trick. But despite the celebration over the goals, Barcelona still has a lot to fix defensively. Flick needs to adjust his defensive system as soon as possible. It's hard to watch a Barcelona game without conceding a goal. The defensive setup looks fragile, with moments of rashness and lapses in concentration. Nothing that can't be corrected, but the warning lights are on. Frustrated with recent performances against Elche and Club Brugge, Flick changed the starting lineup to tighten up the defense, highlighting Eric Garcia at right back in place of Koundé, who was recovering from injury. Garcia played with a broken nose and a mask, delivering an admirable performance. In attack, Lewandowski, of course, once again took center stage. But Flick's initial plan was disrupted by a last-minute injury. Casado felt it just before the match, and Olmo, still lacking rhythm, had to step in. In the first half, Barca started pressing high, with Lamine buzzing on the right wing. At 11 minutes, VAR awarded a penalty for Marcos Alonso's handball. For a moment, I thought Lamine might take it. He's shown he has the personality for it, but Lewandowski stepped up. The shot wasn't the most secure. The goalkeeper nearly saved it, and Lewy even made that little, phew, almost missed gesture. But the ball went in. I thought this time we wouldn't concede. I was wrong. Soon after, Barcelona fell into the old trap of a poorly set offside on a fast Celta transition. From 1-0, it could have been 2-0. Rashford, one-on-one with the keeper, missed a clear chance, and Sergio Correa took advantage of the quick counter to equalize at 1-1. From then on, Celta grew into the game, exploiting the spaces behind the defense with lightning-fast transitions. The team paid for passing errors. The match picked up pace, becoming exciting. The high press started to work. Barca trapped Celta, blocked their short build-up, and created chances. In one of these plays, Lamine, tireless, recovered the ball and found Rashford in the box. His shot hit the post. Meanwhile, Celta was showing fatigue and desperation, relying on long balls from goalkeeper Radu to Jutgla and Borja Iglesias. Balda's movement, drifting inside, opened new options and confused the marking. Gradually, Barcelona regained control, turning a chaotic game into an offensive spectacle. And of course, Lewandowski was the man of the night. After another sequence of patient passes, moving the ball from side to side, Barca took the lead again. A precise cross from Rashford, a constant threat in attack, allowed Lewandowski to score his second goal and reaffirm his status as an insatiable striker. But history repeated itself. 5 minutes later, Celta equalized once again. Another defensive lapse led to their second goal in just 3 touches. A long ball found Jutgla near the baseline, who immediately assisted Borja Iglesias. There were 2 Barcelonas on the pitch, one fragile in defense, the other powerful in attack. With audacity and conviction, aware of their defensive mistakes, they crafted another counterattack. Rashford's cross, a slight deflection, and Lamin's finish made it 3-2 by halftime. Lamin, in his best form, dictated the first half and this time didn't allow the opponent to equalize again. In the second half, Barca focused on maintaining possession. As long as they had the ball, Celta couldn't keep up. Every time Barca launched an attack, Celta tried to improvise. The Blaugranas hunted a 4th goal but were cautious not to compromise their defensive balance. And it came again thanks to Lewy and Rashford. An English corner and a perfect header. A magnificent hat-trick. Lamin could have made it 5 but hit the post. Barcelona's victory was secured. Celta's first goal, a weak cross shot, could have been avoided by Szczesny. The goalkeeper, Lewandowski's friend, faltered on the save and has been lacking in some interventions, needing to regain confidence. The good news, Joan Garcia returns after the international break, reinforcing Barca's goal. Meanwhile, Lewandowski shone both with and without the ball. He displayed lethal finishing, reaffirmed his status as an ever-present killer, and sent a clear message to Hansi Flick. He is back. The Polish striker now has 108 goals for Barcelona, surpassing Neymar, Evaristo, and Zaldua, 105, tying with Luis Enrique. Under the Asturian coach, he is the 13th highest scorer in club history and only 12 goals away from the top 10. Many expected him to slow down after last season's 42 goals, but even with an injury, he has already netted 7 this season. On a cold night where the wind cut through to the bones, Barca found warmth and inspiration in their veteran striker. After shining against Elche and standing out versus Club Brugge, Barca's number 10 was once again decisive in securing the halftime lead. With his goal in this match, Lamin has now scored in 3 consecutive games, adding to his strikes against Elche and in last Wednesday's Champions League clash. This season, in just 11 appearances, he's already scored 6 goals, 4 in La Liga and 2 in the Champions League, and provided 6 assists, 5 in La Liga and 1 in the Champions League. All that despite the groin injury that bothered him at the start of the campaign. But it wasn't just about the goal. Lamin also showed clear signs that he's fully over his pubalgia, pressing high, winning balls back in attack, and keeping the team's tempo up. A true engine for Barca on the pitch. Marcus Rashford was the driving force of Barcelona's attack in the first half, even with Lewandowski and Lamin finding the back of the net. The Englishman set the tempo, assisting Lewandowski's second goal and starting the move that led to the third. Always active, he constantly troubled Javi Rodriguez and even hit the post with a powerful strike. In the second half, Rashford capped off his performance with another assist for Lewandowski. He's improving with every game for Barca, which explains his slight frustration when Flick substituted him for Ferran Torres in the closing minutes.